Alright, what up guys? So before we move into the review today, I want to put in another plug for the t-shirt we got going right now on the blog. So it's a Teespring campaign again, so what it means is you guys have to reserve it, and once it reaches the amount of people, like the lowest requirement, it will actually get printed and everyone will get the t-shirt. And so we really need to hit that mark. So unlike the last few campaigns we had on this blog, this one is much cheaper, much more affordable. I wanted to make a t-shirt that was like just attainable by everyone, and so it's only $10. And but in like accordance with the $10, we need actually like 100 people to reserve the T-shirt in order to get that low price. And so here's the design, and the link is in the description and should be on the video right now. But I want you guys to like go check it out, please, and like sign up, reserve it if you're interested, and just help support the blog. This isn't for financial support. This is just I thought it was gonna be cool to give you guys like a T-shirt and stuff. So aside from that, today we'll be moving into a water-based review and back to a Billy Jealousy product. And today we'll be looking at Billy Jealousy Gunk. So this is like a texturizing type of product with like maximum hold or maximum shine according to the product. But I was also interested in the cream. However, when I tried it, it was a little too light. Just a few things like right now with like my hair in this way, it's really difficult to tame my sides with a cream that light. So maybe we'll touch on it like much later on, but I went with the option of looking at Billy Jealousy Texturizing Gunk instead. So let's go ahead and start off by looking at the jar. Alright, so similar to yesterday, we are now looking at another like salon focused like pomade, and you can definitely just get the feel of that from the product itself. This is Billy Jealousy Gunk Maximum Hold, Maximum Shine, and this is a 2 ounce jar, which is the standard among like salon focused pomades. It comes in like a white plastic jar, labeling along the face like always, and just like the other product. The color scheme is now orange instead of blue. The blue was with the pomade, orange with the texturizing gunk. And opening it up, it's straight up like Chobani yogurt, dude. It looks just like yogurt, and it actually feels just like it. Unlike other texturizing like products, this one particularly is actually pretty soft, and so it's much nicer, much more pliable. So let's go ahead and use the product now. In terms of scent, this pomade isn't too different from the other like Billy Jealousy products. They all have like a kind of like a not musty, but like a kind of like a lotiony type of smell with like a hint of like fruit, not so much citrusy, but like just like fruits in general. And it has like the depth and like the musk of like some of that it's a nice deep like lotion smell. And then scooping it out, like I said, it's straight up like yogurt. It's pretty crazy. Like this is actually one of the few jars where you actually have to be careful like spilling it or knocking it over, because like if you knock it over, everything's gonna come out. And like I said, it's super easy to apply, super easy to work in. But as a texturing product, I am afraid and I am worrying that it's gonna dry fast and it's gonna get really grippy. Because with a lot of the texture products out there, like they're meant to give texture, they're pretty dry, heavy hold, and so they apply nice and soft to the hair. But once you start like agitating it a lot, and like once the water starts evaporating, it becomes really grippy. And I could feel it right now, just like I foretold. So I'm gonna have to work a bit faster now. But the advantages of using like a texturizing product to style a pompadour is like the obvious reasons. Like you get a more loose and like free pompadour. It's not as clean or as slick as you want, of course, but what you get will be like a looser, more relaxed, and more free form type of pompadour. Which like occasionally has its advantages. Like it's nice to be able to switch in between. And with that done, go ahead and slick back the hair. And even so, it's still easy to slick back, and I appreciate that, and I respect that a lot. Despite being like a texturizing product, it's actually really easy to comb through, and like it does like dry a little bit and start like kind of getting a little grippy, but not to the extent other products have gotten. So I'm glad it's different right now, and I'm interested to see how it goes from here. Like you can see a few little like strays, which is like intended and natural to this pomade, or this product rather, but overall everything is still like going back. It's not like too much kind of like separating by the hairs. And then forming the part, let's see. Yeah, I'll go ahead and install it in the normal fashion, even though it'll be slightly difficult for this product to do so, but in reality, I'll probably just hand comb this on a daily basis, or just like style a pretty like loose and like freeform pompadour out of this, or slick back. And so we see like a lot of like straight hairs on the sides. But either way, we'll go ahead and start moving forward still and start like forming the pomp. Alright, let's go ahead and call that done and go over the hair. So this is a texturizing product. I've accidentally slipped the word pomade a few times just out of like habit, but it's not a pomade in the way that we understand pomades that we typically use or we buy. So we have to hold it to a different set of standards. And in all honesty, this is probably like the strongest like texturizing product I ever worked with that is also like not discomforting. Like it's actually really easy to work with. Throwing in a little bit of water made it super like soft and like workable, and also it's retained its strength, which is really interesting. So as you can see, it's not super clean, it's not slick, but of course not, it's a texturizing product. That's like the opposite of a slick pomade. You see a few like stray hairs and stuff like that, but overall like my pomp is at like a beautiful shape. It's at a really good height, and like everything is just pretty like loose and like free form a little bit. I probably will end up hand combing this throughout the day and just keeping it like that, because that's what I would prefer with a texturizing product. Like overall, like the main thing I'm seeing right now is that just like that hold is what's like exceptional. It's at its high shine, but I mean I do see a little bit of sheen. It's not matte like most other texturizing products, but like either way, um, it's just like about neutral, a little bit more than neutral. It adds a little bit of shine, but just like that. What else? The scent is basically gone. Like most other salon like products, this like lotion smell goes away pretty damn quick. And yeah, so we'll go ahead and go throughout the whole day. I'm sure this hair is gonna fall apart throughout the whole day. I mean, it's a texturizing product. It's not meant to hold like a gel or like a strong pomade of any kind. But yeah, so we'll go throughout the whole day, and I'll come back and talk to you guys more about the product. And yeah, so be right back. Alright guys, I'm back now. So end of the day, let's go ahead and talk about the hair. And obviously, it doesn't look the same. So like it kept its shape, but it was really sensitive. As in, once like it started splitting, my brother saw it and just straight up walked up to me, split it, and then it puffed all out. And so I had to basically just start hand combing things and just put a little bit of water to kind of reactivate it a little bit and kind of get it back into a general shape. So in terms of endurance, like yes, this pomade isn't gonna last you like at all, period. Assuming like you're actually gonna do stuff during the day. If you're just sitting there like not moving, then yeah, like it's gonna be fine. But if you're actually gonna be doing anything at all, it's not going to be good enough. But of course, this is a texturizing like product. It's not like a pomade as we traditionally know it. So this is something you need to expect from the product. What else? The shine, which was like non-existent before, basically just like a neutral type of deal, is just the same now. Or maybe I can't even tell if it went away or not. Restylability, you need a little bit of water. You can't really comb it again. If I were to comb it right now, I would literally just puff out all the product and my hair would just be like bare. And washing it out, yes, it is water-based. It's easily washed out. So overall, in like accordance with our standards of pomade, obviously this product wouldn't do too well. But as like a texturizing product, in comparison like to some other like fiber pomades or some of the other few texture products we've used, like it does what it says it does. It gives like a texture to the hair. But this product did say that it was like a super high hold and like high shine. And in all honesty, like no, not at all. But if you're going for, if you have like thicker hair or something like that, if I was going for like a looser style for the day, I actually probably will consider this product just because of the fact of how light of a product it is, or rather just at least in feel. It does harden up, unfortunately, like literally, like you do get that crusty like gel-like texture, and that's really bad, but still, it is a light product, and so on an off day, it does have some sort of like um, attraction to it, as in I'm attracted to just like the lightness and just the easiness of using it. But yeah, so this has been a review for Billy Jealousy. Of course, guys, please, like I said before, please support the blog, get the t-shirt, and just rep it well. Other than that, I believe next week we'll be looking at the bird hair pomades, well, the new products at least. So take care, and I'll see you guys again after Christmas. So Merry Christmas.